Hey guys, welcome to the channel. It's your boy Regis, and this is the new Termicide mission. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We will be doing that today for our final Helldivers mission and video. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I am burned out on this game for many reasons, but one of the main ones is my fun has been kind of killed by hackers in this game. It used to be the hackers weren't really that big of an issue. I mean, they were always an issue. I mean, there were always hackers going around and things like that. But the problem I've been running into is they're not just hacking for their own fun anymore. They're hacking and it's ruining my fun. So what they'll do is they'll come into the match, and I have had a lot of matches. They'll come in, I'll go to a secondary objective, I will activate the computer, I will try to do the secondary, as I always do, except, here's the thing, the secondary computers, or even the primary computers, will solve themselves. Immediately. Instantly solve themselves. Without a single input from me. The last match I was in with two other people. We weren't hacking, none of them were. We were pinned down by 20 gunships. It was pretty fun, we were out of ammo. You know, it was good times, exactly the kind of thing you want. Problem is, a fourth guy joined and fired his sight, and yes, it was the sight, one time, missed every single enemy, but also somehow managed to destroy all 20 enemies, complete the main objective, all 3 of them, without being anywhere near them, and he could move at Mach 400 across the whole map. He was practically teleporting across the whole map. So yeah. And this isn't, and that is not even the most extreme ones. I went into a match with one guy, and the match instantly completed. Now, I have never seen hacking on this level before in Helldivers, but it has happened so much lately that it's practically pointless me releasing a video because there isn't enough. I don't get enough time to actually start my recording before something's already completed, and it is nuts. The kicking is still an issue. I don't think that's ever going to go away, by the way. I would love to think that they were going to get rid of it, but it doesn't look like they're really in a rush to get rid or to do anything about the kicking issue, and it is an issue because I still get kicked. Even when hosting, which I am right now. This is the first time me trying out this mission. Let's do this. Alright. So, we're gonna do this. Also, the creators have had the fun idea. Oh, I didn't even hear that coming. That was my own fault, that one. The creators have had a fun idea where if you're playing single, like I am right now, you will get non-stop enemy patrols. They will absolutely come after you, no matter what. You'll get more enemies coming after you than you will with a squad of 4. And yes, this is something they themselves have said. And if you've got a squad of 4, sorry, I was focusing there. If you've got a squad of 4, it lowers the amount of enemies that spawn with a patrol. So essentially, you're also punished there because you've got less enemies to fight. And it's like, I don't know who that's fun for. I genuinely don't know who that's supposed to be fun for, because that's not fun for me. That's boring. It's boring. Also, it used to be fun, the drip feeding content. It's like, okay, there's something always coming out. but honestly, as you've noticed in my recordings, there hasn't been any. And I fucking... Ugh. I'm gonna die again because I can't run. Because I have a 2-second bloody stamina bar. And I fell down some kind of hole. Of course I have. I don't know what the hell this is. Please kill me. You know what? I'll do it myself. Since you're... I don't know if you can even get down here. So, yeah. Between hackers essentially ruining the game for everyone,
Democracy has landed.
being kicked again, they'll wait till the end of the match again. So that hasn't gone away. And it's just been one thing after another. And then there's very obvious problems with like matchmaking not working properly, because sometimes you can't even get a match. Not get a match. You can't get anyone to join your match, not because there isn't anyone, but because
Dropping a pin, southeast, 100 meters.
the game just won't send out an SOS, even though you have an SOS sent out. And yeah, it's just sucking. The whole game is just sucking the life out of me right now. So I'm kind of burned out on it. I still have fun. Don't get me wrong, I still have fun. Great. Now a bug that wasn't there 2 seconds ago just ripped my head off. That's cool. And I need to get up there because of course I do. Yeah, I'm really burned out with it. It's getting super hard to make an episode that doesn't contain a hacker of some kind coming in and just ruining it. And I shit you not, I don't think I've had a single match in the past, I want to say the past 3 days, where a hacker hasn't been in it. And that's not just playing, that's playing with randoms and hosting. Now, I don't have a bunch of friends on a friends list to get here, and where the fuck am I going with it? Oh, you know what? I've selected the wrong thing. I'm running around in circles. I'm so busy talking to you guys, I forgot what I was actually doing. Which is good. It's fine. It's fine. It's that way.
Fire in the hole.
I was going to use the air burst cannon, but... Okay. Oh, and I'm down another fucking hole. So I have to kill myself again. And yeah, the developers themselves have said, if you play on your own, we're going to increase the amount of enemies that spawn per patrol. Let's make sure I'm going to that one. So now I can't play solo because I'm essentially going to die, which I'm going to do here because I have a never-ending stun lock. That's always fun. That's always been fun. No one ever said, I am sick to death of one enemy, literally one single enemy, stun locking me at just long enough for every single one of his friends to catch up and murder the shit out of me. No one ever likes that. Yeah. No, I really am just burned out on this right now. Oh, for fuck's sake. Then there's this bullshit. Nothing even happened there, and somehow, it... Jesus Christ. Oh, I don't care if you die at this point. I genuinely don't. Oh, and, by the way, I'm kind of glad no one joined because it's taken... Fucking... Because, like I said, there's been so many matches lately, and I can't maneuver my pod because having that unlocked apparently means fuck all. What is the point of upgrades and shit like that if it doesn't mean anything? But yeah, I'm more grumpy about the hacker thing, and it's making me grumpy about everything else. Because normally things like this would be a minor irritant. It wouldn't be like full on just raging me. But lately, it really is. I just can't stress enough. It's why I didn't cover this mission when it first, the minute it came out, like I normally do. The airburst cannon. I didn't even do the mission. I didn't even do the mission to get to choose whether you got that or the anti-tank useless mine thing. So it's like, that's how little interest I have in playing this right now. I mean, don't get me wrong. When I get a good match with players who aren't hacking, I have fun, like I used to. I enjoy playing the game. I just don't enjoy it enough to put up with all the bullshit that I'm having to put up with. And hackers are not as harmless as a lot of people make them out to be. Not anymore. They used to be harmless because they used to just do it for themselves. You know, spawn a bunch of resources, do some goofy stuff. You know, all good fun stuff. But now they're just coming in, insta-winning matches and just making the game kind of boring. And it's like, if you don't have an actual friends list to choose from, you're kind of screwed, because there's like a 90% chance at some point you're gonna get a hacker in your match. And like I've said, normally a hacker wouldn't be a problem, but in the last week or two, it has been insane. I literally can't stress enough how bad it's been. It's like, I'm having a really good match with a bunch of people, like that example I gave you, and then this asshole will just come in and just start just an obvious hacker. Like, you can tell a hacker almost immediately, by the way. They don't move. They usually have the speed thing on. They usually have unlimited ammo. They usually have some other weird gimmick going on, like a mech suit that you can't actually get yet, etc., etc., etc. You know, so they're not. It's not like they're hiding the fact that they're hacking either, and it's, I don't know. It's just draining it for me. It's why I don't play a lot of online games. It's why I don't play PvP games, for one. I used to play Call of Duty back in the day and things like that, and they were rampant with just hackers and cheaters and whatever else. This game is getting really bad for it. I've had comments on my kick video, which, by the way, is over a month old, and people are still commenting on it to this day, that they are still experiencing the exact same problems. The exact same problems I mentioned in that video over a month ago. And there's been, what, 4 updates since then? 2 major, 2 small. Maybe more than that, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. And it's nothing's been done about it. Literally nothing. It's like, I don't even know how they would resolve it, but there doesn't seem to be any incentive or any indication that they're going to. I mean, they said they were looking into it and that they were looking for community feedback on it and stuff like that, but honestly, I don't think it's going to happen, guys. I think they're going to just leave as is, because there's enough people who just accept that it's happening that there's no real reason for them to do it, you know? But yes, this, ladies and gentlemen, is my last episode, and I know I've had a lot of success with this series on my channel, but honestly, I can't handle it anymore. I can't handle it. I'm burned out trying to make videos for this, and I don't want to show you videos of asshole hackers just insta-completing missions. That is not fun for me. It's not fun for you. It's boring. Like I keep saying, it is so boring, and this game used to be so much fun for me. I mean, I'm level 96. That, in order to get that level, you have to have spent almost 200 hours in the game to get that level. You know, and you don't put almost 200 hours into a game unless you enjoy it. And I have enjoyed it, but this last week or two is just, oh, it's been rough. In fact, that last episode I put out of Helldivers, I had to make, like, I think I made about 8 different videos just so I could release one that was good, one for the channel, because the other ones, they were going fine, and then I would just get either a hacker or the BS kicks, or the game would just crash. And it's just if it's not one thing, it's another thing with the game right now. I'm not saying I will never, ever, ever pick this game back up for the channel again, but right now, as it stands, no. Even if they added a new faction and new this, that, and the next thing, I'm gonna call it here for this series. But it's okay. I have other things I want to put on the channel anyway. Tomorrow I will be starting my Fallout 4 series. So that'll be my first ever Fallout series on the channel. So that's pretty nice. We've already got No Man's Sky Survival Season 2 going right now. The second episode of which is up right now. And I have a few choices for my third game that I want to put up on the channel. But I will let you know when I release that, when I've actually decided what that is. So you might end up with like 2 episodes of Fallout or 2 episodes of No Man's Skies until I decide what I'm doing with that third one. But yeah, I'm gonna have 3 different games going on at a time. So it's not all bad news. It's just bad news for this game. And as you can tell by the armor, I paid for this. So it's not like I don't like the game at all. You know, I've got everything. I've got all the premium stuff. I've got every single armor set, the free, the paid, all of it. I've even got all the Superstore stuff as well. So it's not like I don't like the game, but the state that it's in right now is, one, as a creator, it's just burning me out. Trying to get enough videos that just are one, worth actually putting up, and 2, that don't contain hackers. And oh my god, and I know a lot of you might be thinking I'm just getting unlucky with that, but it really isn't. And I don't want to play this game solo because, again, the creators have basically said don't play it solo because you'll get punished if you do. And if you play it with a full team, apparently you'll also get punished for doing that as well. So less patrol enemies for 4 players, so you're just fighting whatever's there, really. And if you're solo, you're just going to get swamped by patrols, like it used to be, where you'd wipe out 1 patrol in front of you and 3 more would appear behind you. That sort of nonsense is back. The railgun is back to being the almighty weapon again. They've nerfed the Quasar and so on and so forth. It's like, when it comes to weapons, I wish they would just pick a lane. Like, either make it powerful or don't. Not, oh, it's powerful this week. You know what? Actually, since that was a week ago, let's now nerf it again, because why not? Because players love inconsistency. They love not knowing if the weapons they're using are actually any good anymore. They love the uncertainty. It actually tickles their giblets to know that their armor values are also unreliable, because who knows when that's going to change, because they apparently have changed again. Yeah. But I do give them credit, though, that this game has been a success, and for me, for them, for everyone really, it is super fun when you get a good time going. But recently, especially in the last week or two, nah. No, to get this episode, by the way, to get this episode, I have literally recorded 13 different matches just to get this episode. And it is just insane. Mostly, I ran into bugs where I literally couldn't complete the match. I got kicked from 2 of them for who knows what reason. One was at the start of the match, one was at the end of the match. And the others, I don't actually know what happened there. I just appeared back on my ship. There wasn't a kick or anything like that. So I'm just presuming someone lost connection or something like that, because that's also still an issue. Yeah. But yeah, this has been a wild ride, this series. And I am so glad that you guys have supported it as well. I really am. As much as I'm complaining in this episode, and I know it's a goodbye episode, and I should be like, yay, we should make it happy and everything, but really, no. I want you to know the truth of why I'm stopping this. Because I've been reading the comments and stuff like that, and to be honest, a lot of people are moving away from the game, not because they're not enjoying the game. It's because of the issues that are in the games. And to be honest, other players are actually driving people away from the game, like the hackers. I can't handle it. It is really pissing me off that I'm having to deal with them at all. I've turned off crossplay to see if that would help, but that apparently doesn't help at all. I don't know if I mean, I don't suppose there is a way for hackers to circumvent the whole no crossover play thing, but who knows? I'm not a hacker. I don't know how the hell it works. I've just seen what it does and experienced what it does. So, yeah, and not all hackers are bad, by the way. Some are just literally out to have fun and mess around. I'm all for that. I have no problem with that. Since launch, those hackers have been there. And up until recently, they have been pretty much not that problematic. Like, I mean, you obviously get 1 or 2 here and there, the bad apple ones that are just out to spoil everyone's fun. However, it's not that anymore. It is rare for me to find a player that's hacking that is just hacking for themselves, just to have fun. It is more, I'm having fun at everyone else's expense at that point. And it's just, and it's just, no, I can't handle it. I'm burned out on this series. I might pick it up in the distant future from now, but as it stands, series-wise, no. I will still be playing it personally, because then I won't have to worry about hackers or things like, or being kicked, messing up my recordings and stuff like that. I could just go on with another match or turn off the game and put something else on. But yeah, as for a series, yeah, this is done for now. So sad times for the series, good times for the channel though, because I get back to actually having multiple games on the channel, so that if there's one series that you're not interested in, hey, there's a high chance one of the 3 that I put out is something you're interested in. So I will see you hopefully on my Fallout 4 playthrough. So like, subscribe, comment. Actually, you know what? Comment on your experiences in the game, on just in general, positive, negative, anything you like. Because one thing I've really liked about Helldivers, and one of the main reasons I didn't actually quit at level 50, at the level 50 mark, was actually the interaction with the viewers. You guys were putting some amazing comments down. My kick video absolutely exploded on the channel. And it goes to show, how bad that issue is when I'm still getting tons of comments over a month after a video's been out. People are still watching that. They're still commenting on it. And it's nuts. It is nuts. But in a good way. Well, in a good way, because I get to interact with you guys, because I do try to reply to all the comments. I can't obviously reply to every comment, but I do try to reply to nearly all of them, because I don't get. Well, I was gonna say I don't get many comments, but I do actually get a lot of comments nowadays, which is good because that's what I'm aiming for. But yeah, I really do like replying to you guys and hearing about your experiences. And hey, share your advices and stuff, because that's another thing. You know, I don't have the answers to everything. You guys might have the answers I don't have, or vice versa. So yeah, comment down below, let me know, and I will see you in a different series, because it won't be this one. Bye bye.